storage nerds who can come, and then also people are partnering. So for instance, like I just heard about this today on my coaching call. One of my students is it's a couple, and they're just like rocking and rolling. Just closed on their first facility. They've got 3 other facilities under contract. And so another student in the program, what happened is they found a facility where the owner wants to owner finance. They want to sell their facility for like $1.3 million or something like this, okay? But they want 20% down, but they want to owner finance it, which is very smart of them, right? Because they're going to make money on their money by owner financing it, right? And so what's going to happen when I say owner finance, I mean that they're going to be the bank. All right. They're going to be they want to be the bank. They want to be the person that holds the note. Okay. And so what they said is like, you need to bring 20% down and we'll owner finance the rest. So 20% down is like what, $300,000, right? So they're going to put $300,000. They need to put $300,000 down, and they'll the owners will owner finance the rest at like 5% interest, which is awesome. So you don't have to go to a bank to get a loan. They'll just be the bank, right? But they don't have $300,000, right? Just the same kind of deal. Like, where are we going to get we just bought this other facility. We used all our money for this awesome facility that we just bought, because they bought I think it was $1 million. No, it was a $1.3 million facility, and they had to put $300,000 down. So they're like, where are we going to get another $300,000? So another person in Storage Nerds is going to bring the deal to, is going to bring them the $300,000, and they're going to partner, and they're going to split it, and they're going to do it that way, right? So so that's that's one of the good things about being in something like Storage Nerds, is because you can just partner up with everybody in the group. Everybody's partnering, doing deals together and stuff, right? So you need to find people that are either private lenders that can lend you money, learn how to raise private money, right? Or you need to join a community like Storage Nerds so that you can learn how to raise this money, and then also maybe partner or use our lenders to find the deals. Or you need to get out there and you need to learn how to syndicate and actually do real fundraising, right? Stuff like that. That's kind of the three ways to get into self-storage. Okay, it's commercial real estate investing. So this is not residential real estate investing. Okay, so this is not like easy peasy lemon squeezy. This is like a whole different ballgame. You're commercial, right? But the truth of the matter is, once you get into commercial, you ain't going back. You ain't going to the other side. You just want to stay on this side. And Rebecca brought that up, hard money lenders. The one thing I don't like about hard money lenders right now is that they're requiring 30 to 35% down. Every hard money lender that I know is like, they want like 30 to 35% on the commercial side. And I'm thinking to myself, why would I come up with 35% and have an interest rate of like 8% or 9%? That makes no sense, right? So I say hard money lenders right now are just not a good thing for, and I've been like, this is like from January of last year to now, I've talked to many hard money lenders, and they're just their terms are getting worse and worse and worse as time goes by. And they will continue to get worse, because guess what? When I first started getting into the game, there were a plethora of deals, and hard money lenders were charging like, like 15 and 5 points, right? When I got into the game in 2010, all right? And it's going to go that way, because the market is really shifting, and there's going to be a lot more deal. I know people don't think that right now, but there's going to be a lot more deals and less money, right? Is what's going to happen. So I've noticed over the last year that hard money lenders their terms are getting stiffer and stiffer. But banks aren't, because banks are backed by the federal government and stuff. So the government, you know what the government wants you to do? The government wants you to borrow money right now. The government wants you to borrow money, because the reason was because they don't want everything to just fall apart. They don't want it to all fall apart. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get people doing stuff. When you learn how to syndicate, the whole world changes. I mean, essentially, because it's a different mindset. And when you get, so now you're thinking like, how can I get into the game? I want my first deal. So I have a student in coach, and a storage nurse, that her first deal was 100 units. She bought it for $275,000. Now worth like $700,000. She bought that last year. She's had it for a year now. Her second deal is a $3 million deal. It's 630 units. All right. So what I'm saying, and she's like, I was just talking to her today, and she was like, she said that she was listening to a podcast and they were talking about like $10 million deals. And she's like, listen to those thoughts. And she's like, so weird. She's like, I knew everything that they were talking about. Everything I just knew it all. It clicked. She's like, I think I can do this 630, 30 unit deal. I was like, yes, you can do it. And then later down the road, you can buy like her next deal is going to be like an $8 million deal, because you just want to get your foot in the door is what you want to do. That's the hard part. And that's the part that most people don't do. It's going to be the hardest deal that you're going to be doing. It's your very first deal. That's going to be the hardest one. You got to get that first deal, right? And then after that, it just gets easier and easier. And I personally try to make it as easy as possible in the coaching program. I'm telling y'all, I make it so easy for y'all. I put like coaching, we have coaching and masterminding and boot camps and courses and just like everything possible. Okay. So hopefully y'all check out storagenurse.com. You can get on the wait list, that you'll be notified when the doors open. We're not taking any students right now.